What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 AI only old world battle. Bad news to start with. As I said towards last episode, the info addicts have been playing up. So, the rest of the campaign, we're going to be going blind. No info addicts, because every time I open them, the game crashes. Which is always great, isn't it? But we still have the demographics, and that is horrifying. There you go. Mongolia's got the most people, the most crops, the most production, the most gold, even though it said they didn't have the most production quite clearly in that list at the end of the last video. Whatever. Best GMP or best economy, most land. Soldiers actually goes to the Songhai, and approval, that's me. And India for literacy. Can I take this with a pinch of salt, of course. I'm losing most of the categories. Morocco has got the smallest military. Mine's actually bigger with that submarine coming in. But literacy, the average 37%, 78,000 soldiers. Again, that's the average, so not much we can take from it. The average is 630,000 square kilometers, 93 GMP. So Mongolia, 4 times the average production at least. So yeah, they're doing pretty well. But yeah, how I'm going to decide the end of this campaign, I'll probably do a straw poll. So I will pick maybe 5 civs that have done really well and stand out to me. Or I might just put in every civ and you can vote. I think I would have to pick, because if not, obviously everyone's going to vote for who they picked at the start. I'm sure there's people that wouldn't, but I know I would. But yeah, I think it'd probably be best to do a straw poll of maybe 5 civs that I thought were sort of the top 5. Obviously, it's all going to be off my head, which is really, really difficult. There's a lot of pressure, but we'll handle it. If not, we'll have some fun. Mongolia, why did you... You could have settled here and got a wonder. You'll get it eventually anyway. But India, Viva Lakia. No hesitation from the AI to start a new episode with some wars. India straight away declaring a war on Wallachia. Not a huge surprise there. But let's see how things go. There's not too many major conflicts. The Mongolian AI is proving it is broken. While still doing relatively okay. That is the only city, I believe, being sieged out as of right now. Parthia just pieced out with Portugal. And I think Poland are doing this, actually. So Poland may take this... Yeah, because Poland are at war with the Khazars, so that might go to Poland. So there is another city being sieged out. My bad. And also Fez, here of Morocco. Although the Vandals are running out of units pretty quickly. So I don't think there'll be enough there for it to fall. I think the Middle East and... Sparta's sort of under siege, but there's enough Greeks here. Polynesia, Viva Lakia. Dang, Wallachia, what did you do? What did you do wrong to deserve this? Also, Sicily did fail. They were trying their best, but they failed, and they're almost out of units now. The Ottomans striking up a couple of peace deals, one with Parthia, which is probably a good idea. Actually, yeah, no, they kept everything, my bad. And one with the Garamantes, which isn't the end of the world, but Garamantes, Carthage, come on, you both got big armies, but you're falling behind. You really need to do something now or never. It's do or die. Go on, attack each other. That probably wouldn't end well for either of them, because the Songhai would probably come through and clean up both of them. So they do have to be careful, I guess. Still nothing heading over the Atlantic. Portugal, definitely. Portugal and Britain, definitely. I'm surprised that they haven't sent anything just yet. Belgium heading over, maybe they will, because they've been producing settlers for... Ooh. Okay, Congo v Wallachia doesn't matter, but Rhodesia versus the Congo. Zulu, if there was a chance to take down Rhodesia, I guess it would be now. You're going to need to team up with Congo and try and beat them, because if not, they're going to take... They're probably going to win this, because the Congo army is up in Egypt and up in the Arabian Peninsula. Not a wise move, Congo. I still have some units, and I've defended from Rhodesia as Congo, and it didn't go great. How the heck did... Oh, Mali's there. I was going to say, how did Mali get that? But that might save you a little bit. But yeah, Rhodesia, this could be tough, and the Congo could be in trouble. And this could be the sort of forming of the second super civ. Actually, I'd say third. I don't know. I think Rhodesia are already there, actually. It would be harsh to say that they're ahead of Parthia. But yeah, Parthia, Mongolia, and Rhodesia are the 3 at the moment that seem to be the strongest in my eyes. I don't think anyone else is quite up there. I think if I had to pick, it would probably be Songhai and Switzerland. Although, that, again, without the info addicts, I feel like that's harsh maybe to Qing. So it's very difficult. It's going to be very difficult, like it is. I'm going to be honest. Oh, the Vandals didn't run out. Morocco is the next civ to be eliminated. But the Vandals, they're a bit weird. They got some mountains splitting them up. Oh. Dang, Stalin. Didn't see that one coming. Why Mongolia? What are you even going for? I don't know who Mongolia are going after, but it might be the Khazar, which would be stupid. But the Soviet Union joining Poland. I mean, not much is going on really, but I mean, Poland, they are trying. They're trying their hardest. Wallachia pieced out with the Ottomans. Yeah, nothing happened, as we would expect. Switzerland, again, they're another one that I would feel bad. But I did say I'd put them... Yeah, they're not better than Qing. I think that was a harsh statement. But Switzerland, they're kind of just doing it, aren't they? I guess this time it's going to place more factors. There's going to be more influence based on sort of how interested the Civ is. If they just do nothing for the whole game, I think they'll struggle to get sort of onto that sort of straw poll. But Poland v Wallachia. Okay. Poland. What am I doing? Why am I looking over here thinking that's Poland? This Poland. They border each other, but not significantly. Khazar, you dicks. Wallachia did not need that today. I'll give you that. It's not been a good few turns for them. 3 turns. I think they've had probably about 10 wars declared on them in that time. Denmark, where are you going? Oh yeah, you're at war with Portugal, aren't you? Qing are in Iceland. Oh my god. Greenland. Sorry, it's because it was covered in ice. And you know, Iceland is not covered in ice. Mongolia done some more settling? No. How have you failed this? Please, Mongolia. You are causing me to lose some brain cells here just by watching you. There are some more settlers, and the Mongolian Navy does now exist for the first time in this campaign. And there's another settler. I just said there was a couple of settlers. What am I on about? But India's here. Mongolia, Qing, they're looking pretty terrifying, you know. You want to watch out. And even Korea has seen a militarization, it looks like. These weird lines. Japan, where did you send those settlers, Japan? They're still going. Maybe fit. Ooh, Japanese New Zealand. Sorry, New Zealand. You are now anime land. Not good. Not a good place to be. But, well, it might be. It depends on you, doesn't it, really? I mean, if you like anime, get yourselves to New Zealand. Well, I guess Tokyo is still, like, the capital. I guess, like, they're just spreading it down there. But, yeah. Can't believe Japan actually lost part of their island to Korea. I think that's because of the faster border growth mod. Because Korea's borders have grown a lot more than Japan's. So I think it's to do with culture border growth. I'm 95% sure, and I'm sure you'll back me up that borders grow based on culture. If it's right, if it's wrong, you'll tell me. But China, you're here as well. China are having a weird game because they are. I mean, they're not doing too badly. They got 3 cities. I think they're all pretty good cities. These 2 have Beijing's 20 pop. Shanghai's doing okay on this river, quite near Vietnam, but they should be fine. I mean, they've got the mountains to the south and the north, so they're pretty safe. Qing have got the problem of being in the China-Mongolia sandwich, I guess. But yeah, East Asia, definitely more interesting than usual. Because Mongolia haven't run away with it, which is a surprise. Yeah, I mean, this is helping a lot that they're not. I mean, it's definitely giving Parthia a chance to rebuild, who are currently not involved in any sort of conflict as such. I mean, they are in wars, but they're not actually doing anything. They're building some musket men. I'm seeing some cannons as well. So this could end up good. And I think on land size, Parthia must be pretty close to Mongolia now. Because all of Mongolia's cities have tiny bits of land next to them because they're so small cities. But Parthia's are huge. Poland v the Sicilies. Again, why did you need to do that, Poland? India v Khazar. That doesn't matter. Gandhi he's a solid pacifist, Gandhi. Though I say that, his army is over here doing something. But maybe not. But yeah, India is just left wide open. There we go, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and how is this going? Okay, so the battling's going on. They've not made the push yet. Portugal pieced out with Great Britain, and nothing happened. In the peace deal, at least. Obviously, one city did fall, Rhodesia, killing these Congolese units. But there is some more Congo units over here. In the east, there's some more trying to... Nope, they've just they are coming back from Arabia, and they're actually going to take this city here. But the problem is Rhodesia are probably going to take this one. I forgot that Congo and Rhodesia were out here. And KK? That sounds like a Spanish word. What? But yeah, there we go. Rhodesia settled that island as well. And Rhodesia pretty close to India. They may end up beating India to finishing the settling of India if they explore. Songhai, what are you thinking? Rhodesia coming? They're going to be there eventually. Congo are probably going to hold them off for a while. If the Congo can do enough damage, I just wonder would Shaka be brave enough? Because it's not random personality, so you know he's itching at the skin to get after these Rhodesians with his impies. And he could very quickly just push in, take Rhodesia's capital, and that's game over no matter what. If you lose your capital, I don't think you can come back from that to win. But if they take this 20 population Congo capital, that is different. Then I think they're probably in the lead. Yep, you heard it here. But like I said, I should not be discussing the score all the time. We can always put the scoreboard up just to have a look. Hang on, let's have a look. This is sort of like, I don't get much stuff anymore, so we may as well. Let's see. Gandhi is winning on score. I have no idea how, but there you go. And Genghis Khan is second. Rhodesia are third. Mercuria are in fourth. This is not a good list to use, is it? I mean, it's not great. I mean, I'm last. I mean, Alexander is last. That is not a surprise. That he has had an awful game. Oh my goodness! Mongolia managed to take a city in between Parthia and the Soviet Union that belonged to Wallachia before they managed to take that Belgian city that was on no city health, and since their units left. That is crazy. I mean, Mongolia and Parthia is now more likely to happen than ever before. I mean, that is all that's going to come from this. We're probably going to see Mongolia fight Parthia very soon. And of course, that's going to anger some of the Europeans. The Soviet Union doesn't matter too much. They're pretty weak. But maybe Khazar get annoyed, and that could trigger some more wars, and maybe some people to get a bit more concerned about Mongolia. Oh, but look where the new plague just spawned. I'm pretty sure that's where the new plague just spawned. Game, don't do this to me. Oh no. What is going on? The World's Congress, I believe. That is why this game is just frozen. Because it's not like crashed and died, so that's good news. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the World's Congress doing its thing. Might take a bit longer than usual, though. But yeah, Mongolia seems to be where the new disease started. So that's good news. I mean, for the rest of the world, it's going to slow them down, kill off some population in their already fairly low populated cities, even though they have got the highest population in the world. Most of their individual cities are pretty small. And today, tomorrow, some point, there we go. The World's Congress has been founded by the Garamantes. I don't know why. They just did. But there we go. That's going to bring whole new concepts to the game. Maybe we'll see Mongolia be embargoed. Would that be something that this world would do to an expansive Mongolia? Who knows? Who knows? Kind of annoyed that in my game playing as Mongolia, the map's so much smaller. So I'm already out of room to expand. That sucks. But it is whatever. It is. I will find a way. I mean, I'm currently allying Japan, I believe. Well, I'm not. This video is obviously there's been some more stuff go on in that since. It's very confusing, but I'll figure it out. Qing. Another new city? I feel like this is new, but not new at the same time. I feel like I haven't acknowledged it, but I think it's been there for a while. It just looks new because it's in the desert and there's no food. Which is interesting. There's another settler. Qing are just like, yep, let's have this desert. You know, let's not wait for our borders to fill it up. Let's just have it. Okay, I'm going to watch this city. Probably be the next city to fall. I'm just going to ignore what's going on in the top right of the screen, where Mongolia are completely failing to take Ghent. Belgium, oh my goodness, Mongolia are done for. There's another Belgian settler coming. This is another 50 turns wasted, just like that, just coming from the Belgians. Poland going to do this? It'd be good if they did, for them, but I mean, it's not going to change their game. Because they're so spread out, and they're in kind of, all these cities here are kind of in the middle of a Parthian-Mongolian sandwich. Okay, Mongolia should get it finished now. They just sent a whole new wave of units up there. Dang. I mean, if they mess this up, then that is just terrible. They'll probably still take it. They'll probably peace out in a minute without taking it, but take it in the peace deal. That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. We will flick back to the Rhodesian-Congo conflict in just a second, but I thought I wouldn't be waiting this long to see Poland do their thing. I don't want to miss it now, even though I don't think it will happen this turn, because there's still some Khazarian units in the way. Congo, no cities fell, so Congo are still fighting back. Okay, let's go have a look, because it's taking forever. Oh no, the Congo are here, and they're fighting. They're not being sieged yet. Rhodesia's losing numbers, and I bet you Shaka's considering it more and more and more. But let's go back over here, just because I imagine Poland will be in sort of the first wave of civs, because they're not a mod, which is always a good place to start, not being a mod. Oh, and look at that, Mongolian. Oh, if they didn't have open borders with Parthia, they would not be able to get these units home, but they can. That would have been interesting to see how that went down. But Genghis Khan did just enter the industrial era. It doesn't look like it, does it? I mean, he's not built many of the units you expect. God dang it, I look away for 1 second. There we go, Poland grabbing a third city here, which will probably trigger a big war against Mongolia. I mean, if it's anything to go by, Mongolia will never actually take any of this. Probably Parthia, though, who are looking stronger than ever. And they can do it pretty much carefree, because the rest of Poland out here in the west is miles away. What an interesting time, eh? Interesting. If Belgium put that... Please don't tell me that Belgium settler. I thought they got it captured. But no, it's still alive. It's still trying. There are more Mongolian settlers. There's 2 more heading over here. There's actually 1 already here, to be fair. This is not good for the world. Like, the fact that no one else is even trying, even though they know about it. That is not good. Come on, Polynesia. Where are you when the world needs a hero? Come on, Japan done? Yep, Japan have settled Kyoto in New Zealand, and there are other settlers coming. So New Zealand will be Japanese. The Australian civs have been too slow, and I think the Kulin are kind of going to win here eventually if they ever do have a war. And yep, the Kulin have settled an island over here too. Which island was it that the Samoan civ last time when I used them? In the last battle, the Samoan civ got like 43 cities settled, which was kind of crazy. I just realised I used in the reverse colonization, I had civs in Australia, and in the old world colonization, I also had civs in Australia. That is, it's fine. Australia, you can be the middle world, you know. I just put you in there for fun, really. Mongolia just pieced out with Wallachia, and they did just settle their second city along this huge river, which is probably the Mississippi River, but I don't know. But probably, I mean, it's the only noticeable river here. So, you know, why not? There you go. And also Mongolia just declared war on the Soviet Union. They've got units out here, don't forget. So they thought while they were here, they gave up on Wallachia. Let's go after them instead. Mali also joined them. And there was another notification that I missed because I'm an idiot. Rhodesia have failed. Maybe they won't be so strong. I mean, obviously as time goes on they will get better, but Zulu, it's now or never. Just go cause some problems. Strike them down, because the Congo are still strong enough to help you out. If you could like lead an offensive, it would be amazing. I think the problem is Rhodesia's got so many units in random places like out here. It probably pumps the numbers, messes with the numbers a little bit, but Babylon and Ethiopia only just entering the Renaissance era. Not good times for these regions at all. Arabia actually have a settler, and it's probably going to go for southern India. So it wasn't Rhodesia or India, it will be Arabia. Poland and the Khazar pieced out, and Poland seemed to have come out on top. I mean, they took Khazar's only city out there towards the Siberian area. But here we have Khazar. Are you going after Stalin? Is that the other war that was declared that I missed? Maybe it is. Moscow might fall to the Khazar. Wow, Mali, that is pretty brave of you to attack the Garamantes, who are a lot stronger than you. The Garamantes are actually looking like they're about to do something. But I won't have my hopes up. They actually have a settler just south of Babylon. I don't know what it's doing. What are you doing, guys? What are you doing crossing that farm? Okay, Okay, so Persia are now completely cut off with their land borders. So we're going to see them probably grow out and take a lot of the Indian Ocean. Same goes for people like Arabia with the faster border growth and everything. And especially if they settle here, this will be interesting. An interesting coastal region. I'm excited to see how Persia plays the rest of the game, since they, messed up. But yeah, it's kind of interesting because they're in a good region. They've got some resources. They're not a tiny civ by any means. I mean, they're no India and they're no Parthia, but they're not ruined. Also, how did this city get so big? Is it this oasis? You do this? It must have been. Don't know how else it would have got so huge. Oh my goodness, come on. This is crazy. How are they failing so hard to take that city? Mongolia, okay, they're going to take Kiev in one turn. Like they've spent like at least 30 turns trying to take that Belgian city. But yeah, they're going to take Kiev in one turn, just as you do. And Parthia is actually, wait, no, there's no way. Parthia are not attacking this, are they? This is saying else. Oh, but yep, okay, Stalin's dead. Sad days, sad times. Well, Parthia doing, by the way, I have no idea who they're at war with. They're just probably walking over here just to show off to the Mongol. They probably think this is all of Mongolia's army, and they're like, haha, look at ours. But then obviously they don't know about this, where the Great Wall of Ghent is keeping out 300,000 Mongolians by the look of it. Who needs the Great Wall of China? Hey, why do I always look away? Mr. City's falling. There we go. Mongolia starting to become kind of important in Eastern Europe as they grab Kiev. They're doing what they did in real life. They'll fall apart soon, don't worry. Congo pieced out with Parthia, which doesn't matter. Oh, there's a lot of Congo units here. Where did you get all of them from? I guess your other ones came home. Zulu. It's now another buddy. Come on, Shaka. Your impies can do it. You and Congo can take them down and be great together. And Switzerland, right behind Mongolia, about a turn later, into the industrial era themselves here in Europe. So two very different play styles from two civs. I mean, Switzerland haven't been completely peaceful, so not quite mimicking life, but they haven't taken anything, so I guess that kind of counts. More Mongolian settlers arriving on that west coast. We got the first workers arriving here. So this is the first time Mongolia have settled anywhere with any food by the look, any good food by the look of it. Everywhere else is sort of deserty. There's a few plains. Oh my goodness. It's a miracle, guys. It is a miracle. Ghent has fallen to the Mongolians. It was about time. Poland has peaced out with the Ottomans. And the race for Moscow is on. And as someone, I'm pretty sure Parthia must be involved in this. And they're probably not going to do it. Oh, that sucks, Parthia. That sucks, because I'm rooting for you. Obviously, I want every civ to just play how they want to play, but I am rooting for Parthia. They were my pick at the start, and this is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to picking correctly. So even though I did say Mongolia will win, so technically I did pick correctly, but Parthia are doing a good job. Maybe I'll have to I'll just alter the results of the straw poll. Just make sure that Parthia win. Could you imagine? That would be okay. So Parthia should take this because it's their turn first, out of them and Khazar. So that'll be good. And Stalin will be gone. That will be it. Another civ eliminated. And as the civs start to get eliminated, the only positive of that is that the processing time gets that little bit better. So in this era where we're seeing quite a few civs now starting to get completely wiped, it just makes it easier, doesn't it? Just makes it easier for everyone. Like Ethiopia, their turn took far too long for someone of their size. I'm still wondering what civs like China are going to do, and Qing for that part. I mean, Qing are sort of preoccupied at all time. Where did the Chinese army go? I know you sent it away, but dang, it is gone far. Vietnam starting to look kind of scary here too. I mean, we can never count them out, of course. We've seen them do incredibly well before. And there we go, Damascus in southern India. Totally geographically correct there. And there we go, Stalin did go, and it was Parthia that took Moscow. So that is pretty big. Pretty big. Another capital, by the way. They now have Attila's court, Moscow, and the Persian capital. Not to mention they have their own capital as well. That's pretty insane. They could probably get together. They could probably take Babylon here. I mean, then they could probably go after the Khazar if they rebuild a little bit, make sure they're covered on all fronts. They could probably launch a full offensive and wipe out the Khazar, and that would be pretty good. At that point, I think even Mongolia would have to have a strong eye on Parthia out here. Sicily and Ottomans have peaced out, and the Ottomans have their Janissaries, so that's good news for you guys, even though you kind of are very small and insignificant in this game at the moment. Egypt peaced out with Babylon. Again, that doesn't matter at all, and also Greece did hold on to Sparta despite multiple efforts from Babylon to take it. In Greece, Alexander, he's not had a good time. He is lost. I mean, that is effectively... Oh, one thing I can look at, even though we don't have the info addicts, is the world religions. And oh my goodness. Okay, Hinduism is in 50 cities. That is huge from India. 39 cities from Sikhism, from Mercuria, and I think that's sort of Northern Africa and Europe for the most part, because there isn't really a major religion that came out of Europe. Wallachia had Buddhism, and that struggled. The next biggest is only 18 cities, so Ethiopia's Eastern Orthodox, which is more sort of Central Africa, and probably South Africa as well, because the Congo religion actually isn't doing too well. Next religion is Buddhism from Wallachia at 7. Then there's 5 cities following Shinto. That will be sort of Japan, maybe Korea. And then you've got Arabia's Islam and Catholicism of Congo, both on 2. Catholicism is present in the Congo capital and its Rhodesian city, and Islam being present in Medina and Mecca. And that is it. And that is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. Sorry about the info addicts, but I think it could... I don't know, people sometimes don't like them, so I guess, I'm sure, and some people love them, but yeah, hopefully it won't have too big an impact. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Have I said this? No, I don't think I have. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe even subscribe if you are new, because that would be awesome. Try and help me get to 700 subscribers. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.